We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's the one-game American League Wild Card playoff between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Garrett Cole gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
One strike now from Cole. A wave and a miss made him reach. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's a .375 hitter. Two of those hits were for home runs. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Devers is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Sliced hard on the ground. Way to get dirty. What a way to get it out. Two gone now. That was exceptional.
That is third.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1, 2, 3. Sox 0. Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Chris Sale is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Gio Urshela is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make him work for him. So that three-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
People always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Sale into the windup. Here it comes.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2 balls and a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Back for it is Brantley, but this one's going to kick off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. Judge stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Sale is becoming a rare bird in today's game in that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your 5-and-done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty B, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80. He has about 125, 130, and he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game.
Ready with the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Second inning set to go, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Labor Torres.
The shortstop, Labor Torres.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Gary Sanchez will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. The relay, and he's safe.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Here's Miguel Anduhan now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Now batting, number 29.
bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And he is in there. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Payoff pitch on its way. And a fastball misses there. Ball four.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Brantley, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D'Lo. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. John Gant enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Now back.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Stanton, a California-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
All even now, 2-2. Second and third, 2 away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two 2-0 now. Chop towards first. He's got it. Flips it behind his back. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Right there for strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Ready with the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Lays off 2-2 now. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The The catcher.
Standing in, Francisco Cervelli. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. Cervelli, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Three and 2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up Miguel Anduhan, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. There's a a line drive base hit to left field. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Their count now at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One strike now from Cole.
All right. Nope. Outside.
Very high, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
From the belt, the pitch.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Michael Chavis is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Smoke toward the hole. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch on its way. Gio Urshela stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Oh, that's
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. The next 3-2. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bradley, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's the first pitch to him. Andrew Benintendi will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that pitch is.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Count remains 2-2. And the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, down.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Giancarlo Stanton is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Popped up. Chavis is there for it. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 1. Standing in, Michael Brantley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Sanchez is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. 2-1 now. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. They're down 5-1. Darwin Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63, Darwin Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Torres. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
The shortstop, Torres.
First delivery to him on the way. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped high in the air. Cervelli is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Hernandez, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Anduhan. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Brantley has a beat on this one. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 5-1. Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Michael Chavis.
Pitch number 100 on its way.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Fastball well outside.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Count is full, 3-2.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone into Monument Park. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him, because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Chad Green will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 2. Chaz Rowe gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Chaz Rowe.
Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Luke Voigt, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Set. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So striding forward now, Michael Brantley, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Riding in once again, Rafael Devers. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Now back, the pitcher, Xander
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Heath Hembry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 37, Heath Hembry.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brantley on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Fastball's too high here. 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. And the pitch. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Chopped to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it remains 5-2. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54. The designated hitter,
Here's the first pitch.
Oh. That was 1-0.
The 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Next to the Red Sox.
Ready once again, Michael Chavis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
One out, nobody on. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-3 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and 1 strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Torres scoops it up. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League Wildcard Game.